Hi, happy Saturday. If you're watching this on Saturday, if you're on the replay, thanks so much for checking this out. I'm Elle Ingalls, creator of the pressure-free method and on-the-go stress management method. And I want to switch my screen here to show you a little video. You might have seen this. I saw it on LinkedIn. And it's people at an airport bicycling. I'll play the little video here. Let's see if I can get my cursor over here. Let's play the little video. See how they're pedaling to charge their instruments, which one would think is like pretty cool, right? And then I took a closer look at the design. If you can see, there's like these bench seats that are sloped, I think, so that you can choose, depending on your height, how you're gonna reach the pedals. We've got this tall man here, and then looks like the woman in the green sweaters probably, or teal sweaters, are probably a little shorter. So I want you to take a closer look at this picture and look at how the design of the seat is causing people to be in a C curve. Maybe you spend a lot of time in a C curve in your sofa. But do you see that C curve there? Like their back looks like a C. So the back's not supposed to look like a C. Even this guy here who's taller, his back is not in a C. But it's not in the proper curves either. Do you see his lumbar? How his lumbar is really flat? This is something that I teach in the pressure-free method, because we're not just talking about mental health with pressure-free. We're talking about health in every single way. So if we look at each one of these people, not a single one of them, maybe the one there in the jeans, but even then her lumbar is pretty flat. None of them are in a proper like spinal position. So they're exercising while they're charging, but is it ergonomically designed well? I think not. So I just want to share a little bit with you. I'll turn the camera back to me. I want to share a little bit because this is life-saving right here to change this. So ideally, these people would find the position that they needed to be, and instead of being in a C curve, like bent over where you don't have any lumbar curve, in fact, if you put your hand on your lower back and feel where your lumbar is, slump forward and you'll feel how that all flattens out. That's pretty much how all these people are. They're in like a slumped position. But when you elevate and lift up, you'll feel that curve happening for you. So you'd have to probably go lower here, and then what they have to do is be on their hamstrings, not on their butts. So do you sit on your butt? I learned this, how many years ago? 3.5 years ago now, with my body coach, Leela Veronica. It's so life-changing. So let's go look back at here. As you can see that every one of these people, they're sitting on their butts as they're pedaling. This guy here, you can't even see his butt. Okay, neither can you see that black and white striped woman. Like her butt is really low. So ideally, you're sitting on your hamstrings and your butt is up behind you. We would see their butts. So let's watch them actually pedal here again. I'm gonna bring it back so you can see them pedal, and just watch what's happening to their backs while they pedal. It's just kind of interesting. So the reason this is life-saving is because when you're in this, especially the woman in the teal, she's so crunched over. That position there, let me come back to me. That position there, like crunched over in a C, and your head is forward and down, you're choking off so many things: nerve supply, air supply, your body's ability to muscularly, like, to hold up your head. So you're cutting off a lot of things, and it's so cool when you can learn to get your body into shape that really, really works for you and serves you. So I would go back to this company. I might reach out to them and say, hey, let's redesign these seats so that people are sitting in a really great way while they do their little exercise and charge up their phones. So cool idea. We just need to make a little tweaks. I see little tweaks all the time. Do you see places where things need to be tweaked engineeringly? I see it all the time. I walk into a restaurant, I'm like, wow, that door's in the wrong position. This needs to switch up here. So that was one that caught my eye. And but if you do a lot of spin, if you do a spin class, if you're sitting on some kind of a thing and doing your exercising, you want to make sure that your tail can wag. So if you feel back to, your tailbone, just like if you were a dog, where would your tail be coming off? If you're sitting low on your butt, you would be sitting on your tail. So if you can get that butt back and sit more on your hamstrings, on your femur bones, you're gonna feel that your tail can wag. That's the easiest way for me to explain. And the moment your tail's wagging, your lumbar is in a good position. And then with your head, you wanna make sure you're not jutting forward like this. You want your ears to be over your shoulders. So you want your head to be in a position that is not causing a lot of strain on your upper back. So many people suffer from back pain. And if you look at it, it's like people are just over time become more and more in that C curve. But with our phones and our laptops and just kind of lazy sitting, it's happening really seriously. So there's a lot of teens today who have neck pain, back pain, which we don't really associate with young people, but it's these little magic boxes that are causing people to have so much of that. So I just thought that would be fun for you today, a little something different on a Saturday. But we got to get the pressure off our nerves. We've got to get the pressure off of that lumbar region. So because if you're in pain, if you have pain, chronic pain for any reason, you're basically priming yourself to trigger fight or flight throughout the whole day. So if we can find ways to get your body in a better shape so that you're not, and notice I say in a better shape, not necessarily in shape, but in a better shape, that's gonna just relieve a lot of those little pressures and a lot of those pains. So anyway, hope you enjoyed it. I hope you have a great day. I'm about to coach a client here. So have a great pressure-free day.